Shama UFC here. We're going to be doing a showcase on Ilia Topuria. But first things first, if you guys do enjoy, appreciate it if you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe. This is not for any particular reason. I just kind of felt like using Ilia Topuria. I don't use this pick often, but, I wanted to use him. And, man, he feels amazing. He feels just broken, overpowered as he should be. But I also made this video too because I feel like he doesn't get the props he deserves for KOing back-to-back featherweight GOATs of, featherweight, of course. I'd say I had Volk at, probably still, number 1. I would say seconds max, third, like Aldo, before Ilia Topuria came in the picture. But wow, him KOing Volk and then Max Holloway back-to-back has got to be some of the best back-to-back victories and finishes we've ever seen. Like I said, my knowledge is pretty good with UFC, so there might be some, legends that has some better back-to-back wins. I'm not really too sure on that, but all I know is he definitely deserves the utmost respect for, what he's done. Even though he could be arrogant, most of the time, if you notice, it's just to sell the fight more than anything. But we're trying to really stalk our opponent down, hulk him down with boxing. Look at that. We dipped just out of range for him to miss the kick. And we're going to knock him down with that rear hook. Just taking our time, landing our small combos. Our small basic combos. Look at that. We rock him with that 5-star lead hook. Just going high, low, low, high. Just mixing up. Oof. Drop him a mean overhand. Alright, on to the next one. We got Yair Rodriguez. It's definitely not an easy matchup. Extremely fast kicks. So we don't want to stay at kicking range for too long. As you can see right there. Very, very fast kicks. So we definitely want to make sure we do as much damage as we can when we're in boxing range. But yeah, there's been talks of Ilia Topuria moving up to lightweight, challenging Charles do Bronx Oliveira. Very interested in that matchup. I think it would be a banger. I think it would be an amazing fight. I think he's definitely deserved some type of contenders fight for a second title. Not about, just defending a title once, but it's the back-to-back wins that count. Ooh, we knock him down with a nasty uppercut. Yeah, but once you get cornered by Ilia, especially in real life and in this game, everything goes wrong. Yep, we're just taking our time right here. He's panicking a little bit once we get him behind the black line. We're still going to take our time. I'm trying to have a more sim style as the update's been making, pot shotting and, like fighting smart more viable. I've had a lot more fun. Look at that. We rock him with the overhand, drop him with that lead uppercut into the cross. That was absolutely devastating knockout right there. But one last fight for you guys. This was a really good fight with, Cub Swanson. But you always got to make sure no matter what your opponent is doing, whether it's annoying you, bothering you, or anything of that nature, you want to stay to your game plan. Whether it be, boxing them up, working the body, and kind of taking your time and countering. You definitely don't want to be rushing whatever you're trying to do immediately. You don't know who you're facing. There's plenty of times where I go against a level 20 and turns out he's like a Division 20 alt, where it's one of the hardest matches I had in like a whole week. So you just don't know who your opponent is until you start playing him. We are going to get the trip right there. Did that by tapping R1 in circle when I caught the kick. It's a good thing to do, to try to do immediately when you catch a kick, because it drops the long-term stamina a little bit. A decent chunk. We're trying to definitely work that body. And Ilia has a pretty good lead roundhouse too, so we're going to try to work that in. But yeah, we had like a little lag spike right here, but we still in it. I really want to see him versus Islam Makhachev. I feel like that is a way more intriguing matchup. No offense to Charles, like I love Charles as well. You know, like I'm a fan of Charles, and we see him get dropped like almost in every fight. Not saying the guys he's facing hit soft by any means, but I have a feeling on how that fight can go. You know, I think that's a very easy KO for him. To be honest with you, I don't think Charles is going to be able to push him back. If guys like Holloway and Volk, you know, can't employ their offense effectively against you, I just don't think Charles can. But so I think the way more interesting matchup where I don't know what's going to happen, and it would be very, very, very interesting, would be him versus Islam. You know, can he stop the grappling? Can he pressure Islam, get his boxing going? You know, these are things we just would always ask ourselves, you know, what if they fought each other? Sadly, he did respond saying he doesn't want to give little guys chances again. And he stated that he was going to move up to 170, I believe so. And, yeah, then he also backtracked and said he'll fight Charles again if he, if he beats Arman Sarukian. So, we don't know. To me, it sounds like he is scared of the matchup. I believe so. Gotta remember, at the end of the day, Islam cuts a lot of weight to be at 155. So facing someone like Ilia, his lower center of gravity is one thing, but also his grappling skills. You know, we haven't seen him go against a really dominant grappler yet, but he was mainly a grappler. If you guys didn't know, his boxing came second. So the lower center of gravity means, like, you know, the shorter your opponent is, it's going to be a little bit harder to take them down, from what I heard from people that grapple. So that's why he had a hard time taking Volk down, the lower center of gravity. But we're going to have to see. You know, I really hope that fight could come to become reality. Yeah, we blocked that overhand. We block counter that. I don't know how it landed as a block counter, because it whiffed, it looked like, right here. See? It looked like it didn't land. Like, either he gave it to me, or he just happened not to block, and I threw a lead hook. But hey, I'll take it. I ain't complaining. But yes, Cub Swanson, regardless how I feel about skills or anything, I still like to take my time, because, you know, you can get rocked with anything. You know, you could get, you know, one bad exchange and get knocked down, and, you know, the guy jumps on you and it's over. So I've been practicing being way more patient, using a little bit more feints. You know, I'm just, look at that. Perfect example of what I'm talking about. I think I went for a body shot right there. I got countered with a mean uppercut that actually hurt our nose. So we're going to fight back a little bit. Because if you get rocked and you heal up and you just kind of seem timid to throw, they will pounce on you like a lion would its prey, you know. So you definitely want to start firing back a little bit, you know, give them something to respect. You know, I'm got to remind him I'm Ilia Topuria, you know. So you got to stand your ground a little bit. But yeah, I still got some undisputed vids for tomorrow also. You know, it's cool to see your guys' opinion, you know, on stamina and different viewpoints. You know, I don't mind discussing y'all's opinion. But yeah, hopefully that accuracy update comes soon so I can really have some fun with it. But look at that. We drop him with double body shots, knock him down with an overhand. It's getting really bad for him. Rock him to the body again. Oof. Drop him again with body shots. Absolutely brutal. But he's going to survive. Look at that. We block counter his overhand, because when he punches our jab hand with a hook or an overhand, basically we fire off a lead hook as it touches our block, and it'll just knock them. It'll really hurt them. It usually cuts them, rocks them, or knocks them down just like that. But yeah, it's getting really bad. We knock him down again. Drop him again with body shots. This time we're going to try to finish him. Hey, we get the finish. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please tune in.